All right. All right. So, what are we? Good question. Good question, Jim. What are we looking at? Ali Baba, the Nigerian comedian, the grand Nigerian GCFR Nigerian comedian. His name is Ali Baba Akpobome. Atun Yota Alleluia Akpobome. Professionally known as Ali Baba, is a Nigerian stand-up. This person, this uncle right here. He's a Nigerian stand-up comedian. He's 59 years old. He posted this on his social media page, and I'm going to read the comment for you. I'm going to read his caption, and then I also I think I put if he has not deleted it yet, because we don't know with these people. I'll see if I can put it up. I put a comment on it. Any man who physically abuse women should not be pitied. That's his caption. Okay. They should get maximum penalty, which could include gather brushing. Ask Mufeda Mejo, make him translate. However, but for this video, a man who never raised a hand would have been found guilty by all who listened to an audio recording of a wailing woman. Many times, many women who are abused suffer from the lies of women, like the one wailing on the video. As you can see, he never raised a hand on her. Now, play that video again and put into your ear so that you don't see the video and hear the audio alone. A friend, a very successful nurse of 18 years, was thrown out of his home in Dagenham, UK, because his madam alleged that he beat her. Unfortunately for her, and fortunately for the guy, a wall clock with a hidden camera that was gifted to him recorded the incident at the exact time she alleged it happened. Some guys were not that lucky, others were deported. If you have had enough and the irreconcilable differences are too much, just leave. Don't get implicated in avoidable situations in any relationship. And he goes, what do I know, Seth? Shibi, I'm just an ordinary comedian. All right, so I'm looking at Isaiah's. I think this is Isaiah's handle. Everything you asked, remember to video. No problem with video for evidence, but for social media, I think we have lost it. All right, so let me see. Not to say drop the link, not yet. When I drop the link, I'll let you know. I'll drop the link in a little bit, I promise. This is wrong now. The lady should let him go. All right, so I have a comment on this. As usual, I like to come from an angle that probably other people are not paying attention to. There's nothing that Uncle Alibaba said that's wrong, by the way. But I feel like he flipped to the extreme other end. He started his commentary by saying any man who physically abused women should not be pitied. What he's trying to say is, with all due respect or respectfully. Usually when people start with all due respect or respectfully, they are getting ready to disrespect you. He's trying to start it he's trying to create a soft place for us to land. His point is really to say this man has done nothing. And unfortunately, this video does not tell me that. This video, in fact, in the audio, a woman, again, to the point that he's making, which is don't just listen to audio. That's the point of court of law. They won't just listen. They will listen, but they will do some investigations, right? And sometimes it's not accurate. Unfortunately, sadly, they will go by the evidence available. And hopefully they don't have biases against you, because the people in court do have bias. If you don't know how to, they will create biases if you don't know how to conduct yourself in front of them. So he went on to give us this spiel, basically saying that, almost citing men that have also made allegations that people are just throwing them out of their house. The reality is that, for the most part, nobody's just throwing you out of their house. There's the rest of the story. Where's the rest of the story? Okay. All right. Where is the rest of the story is the real question that I have. But let me see if I can find my comment here. Okay, my comment is here. So what I said, I'm going to read it, then we'll go into today's story. Okay. And then we'll do some callings, and then feel free not to, when we do the callings, you can share your thoughts for all of the stories. I said, I agree to everything you said, Baba, but this clip does not tell us all. I mean, this is like at most 3 minutes clip. Locking shirts is a Niger thing. Okay, doesn't make it right? It's not a UK thing, because now they're about to make this story about UK. When people get to UK, they throw people out. Well, they just have systems, right? I said there is more to this story, and there are more lessons, particularly for us men. There is no need to sidestep the point here. Any woman who come out of nowhere and lock your shirts, like, doesn't even need to beat you. Lock your shirts, you sleep in jail for the night at least, so that they can reset. The video itself doesn't tell us anything. That man has lost his self-respect, seemingly because he's defending himself, but it's all speculation. If it has to get to this point, call the police. Yes, I'm advocating for people to call the police. Sometimes we say, our black people in America, you don't want the police around you like that. Why? So they don't buy you, right? Exactly. Do you think people buy themselves inside the house? They do too. Which one do you think is safer in the grand scheme of things, knowing that we actually do have a system, and police is not just walking around buying people, as in like killing people? It's still best if you find yourself in a funky situation to call the police. It's very dangerous to keep preaching indirectly or directly that people should not call for help when they are in situations that's basically dangerous. That's already dangerous. Anyway, gentlemen, you be the first to call the police on her. Stop telling women to not call police. What you're looking at is a woman or women who didn't call police. The system is not your friend. If it goes completely left, call the police. Leave sentiment. That's a potential crime scene in that video. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters if it goes all the way left. Let me read some of the comments here. Someone said, plenty UK women there on this table. They're not getting the lessons because there's no lessons in the first place. They're just looking at another drama. The man should press charges for assault. The video clearly showed her assaulting the man. Maybe it's not about pressing charges. You should have called the police or left the house first, right? You and I know that if you're talking about your wife, it's one of the most difficult things for you to call police on your wife, which is why I'm pressing that people should do it. If you have a wife who does not know how to keep her hands to herself, she should sleep in jail for one night. It's okay. What is the fear? That she might leave you? Maybe she should. Maybe she should leave you. And you can see a bunch of women in that scene instigating each other. Do these women have good manners? Of course not. Are you going to be able to give that as an excuse if you end up in court? I mean, you don't slap somebody and their face is red. No, they're not going to take it. Even your video can only go so far in terms of evidence. By the way, this is one of the situations where you don't wait until it's bad. As soon as you can, somebody's acting funny, get out of their way. Get out of their way. Anyway, my comment is about the video, not the comedian. I know. Yeah, I know. I read that right. But do me a favor, hit the like button, share. I would like to know what you guys think about this. Maybe when we do the calling later on, but let's get into today's story. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.